What if everything you've been told about women is wrong? What if the attraction isn't in your compliments, your status, or your lifestyle, but in something deeper, something darker? In a world where most men are trained to impress, entertain, and appease, very few understand the real language women respond to. Not with their logic, but with their instincts. And when a man taps into that silent code, everything changes. She doesn't fall for the nicest guy. She doesn't stay for the richest guy. She's drawn to the one who triggers something ancient in her. These aren't pickup lines or psychological hacks. These are 8 dark truths, messages that bypass her conscious mind and go straight to her emotional core. Most men never learn this, but once you do, you'll stop being the one chasing and start being the one she can't ignore. Let's begin. 1. I don't need you to choose me. Most men spend their lives trying to prove themselves, seeking her approval like a dog waiting for a treat. But here's the harsh truth. The moment you need her to choose you, you've already lost her respect. Confidence isn't saying, "Pick me." It's saying, "I'm already chosen by me." When you silently communicate, "I like you, but I don't need you," it creates emotional tension. It triggers her curiosity. Because you're not begging, you're not chasing, you're grounded. Women crave the energy of a man who values himself more than her validation. Say less, mean more. Walk like you have options, even when you don't. Because the moment she feels like she has to win you, she will. 2. If you cross my line, I walk. Most men fold the moment a beautiful woman disrespects them. They tolerate sarcasm, ghosting, mixed signals, because they're afraid to lose her. But a woman will always test a man to see what he allows. And if you have no standards, she'll treat you like an option. The silent message is this: I don't do disrespect. Not from anyone. Say it once, mean it always, and don't explain. You don't win her heart by being endlessly patient. You win it by being immovable in your self-worth. 3. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to lead. Women are flooded with attention, texts, DMS, likes, compliments. What they're starved for is direction. When you stop trying to impress her and start expressing a clear path, where you're going, what you're building, and how you move, it gives her something she rarely feels in modern dating: safety. The silent message isn't, "Please like me." It's, "This is where I'm going. Follow if you want." That's leadership, and she'll feel it long before she admits it. 4. I'm not impressed by beauty. I'm impressed by consistency. She's heard it all. You're gorgeous. You're different. You're wifey material. But when a man stays calm, unimpressed, and observant, she starts working to impress him. The unspoken message: looks fade. Loyalty stays. When you treat her beauty like a bonus, not a prize, you flip the script. She starts proving her value beyond the surface. And in a world of men who idolize her for existing, you become the one man who truly sees her. 5. I'd rather be alone than disrespected. This hits deep. A man who is willing to walk away radiates a power most women don't understand, but they feel it in their gut. He doesn't beg. He doesn't argue. He doesn't chase chaos. He simply removes himself. The message is clean. I value my peace more than your presence. That's not cold. That's control. And once she feels that strength, she won't test you the same again. 6. I listen to actions, not words. Women are emotional communicators, but emotions change. So when she says, "I'm just confused," or "I'm not ready," or "I didn't mean it," most men fall into the trap of believing her words. But the wise man watches behavior. Does she show up? Does she invest? Does she respect your time? The message you send without saying a word is this: I trust patterns, not promises. And when she knows she can't manipulate your mind with her mood, she respects your presence on a deeper level. You don't complete me. I was already whole. Too many men make her their mission, their reason, their identity. That's emotional dependency, and she can smell it. The most attractive men send this silent message: you're not my everything, you're my addition. And that mindset creates the emotional space she craves. She doesn't want to be your purpose. She wants to join your purpose. She wants to feel chosen, not needed. And when she knows you were good before her, she'll fight to stay beside you. 8. You can go if you want. I won't stop you. The most powerful message you can ever send a woman is freedom. When she knows she's not trapped, she stays. When she feels you're not afraid of losing her, she clings tighter. When she senses you'll be just fine without her, she invests deeper. It sounds backwards, but it's biology. Women chase certainty. And nothing is more certain than a man who stays calm in the face of loss. You don't beg, you don't negotiate, you don't argue. You simply say, if you want to leave, there's the door. And that calm silence, that still confidence, that's what keeps her coming back. You've been taught to impress her with effort, but she responds to energy. When your energy says, I am the prize, I don't chase, I attract, you stop being an option and become an obsession. These aren't tricks, they're truths. Let weak men send flowers. Let you send signals.